Good evening, sir. I'm Shweta from second year mechanical branch in NIT Andhra Pradesh. And today I'm here because we have started a new podcast series named Mech Alum Chat, where past meets the present and guiding the future. I'll be interviewing you today, and this series focuses on connecting with our alumni and knowing more about their journey and experience to motivate our juniors and fellow mechanical students to know how to grow in today's industry and its requirements. So today, our special person, today's chief guest, who is also our senior and former MEA secretary, Sai Krishna Dattu. MEA aims at bringing as many talented mechanical students together to perform creative activities and projects, which is fully based on our core branch. And now, this association has also come up with this initiative in this crucial times where there is a job search difficulty. We want to help all the students correct their mistakes. Mr. Krishna works currently at Tiger Analytics, located in Chennai, as a data analyst. He has formerly worked at Zesta as a software engineer. So, hello, sir. How are you?
Hi, good evening. Fine. Thank you so much for inviting. Is my voice clear?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. First of all, thank you so much for MEA for inviting me for this wonderful session. And also, I would like to congratulate the team MEA for organizing this useful talks for students. So, appreciations for them. And yeah, fine. Thank you for very much for my introduction. Yes, currently, as you said, I was not yet joined Tiger Analytics. I was supposed to join next week.
Okay. So, I have a couple of questions for you.
Yeah.
And our first question being, did you get placed through campus placement process or did you apply for jobs off campus?
Actually, the thing is, I was placed as part of campus placements in one of the companies, that is Tiger Analytics. I was placed in around July in 2022 in the fourth year. But unfortunately, the company has delayed its onboarding. Like we are seeing how the recession is happening. So many of the companies, it has delayed our onboarding. So uh, I have to I have to make a plan for almost 6 to 8 months. I have to be. I mean, I was supposed to be free because they were supposed to be onboarded us in 2024. So the thing is, so in order to make myself get indulged in work, I thought to apply for off-campus opportunities. So after almost 2 to 3 months of struggle, after I came out from the college in May, and in the month of August, I joined Gesta Software Services, Hyderabad-based company. But now I got a call back from Tiger Analytics, so I'm going to join Tiger Analytics from next week.
Okay. So, how was the experience actually preparing for and interviewing for the companies that had visited our campus, like on campus
Yes,
placements?
yes. Actually, I got only. Actually, I got only one opportunity. That means I got only one opportunity to sit for campus placement because you know the rules of our college, right? So I in the starting of my fourth year itself, we were called for interview for Tiger Analytics. So I think it was the second company that was visited our campus in our batch. So
Hmm.
in the very first itself, the company came and I got selected. So after then, I didn't have the opportunity to get interview for other companies because for core companies and for other software related companies, we have to meet certain criteria that was developed by our TNP cells. So, as part of campus placements, I got only one opportunity to get interviewed with Tiger Analytics. It was really wonderful experience, and it was software related role that was offered to me. So the experience was good, and uh, that experience has helped me to get another job when that company has not called us for onboarding. So that experience has used me to gather my strength for off-campus opportunities as well.
Okay. So, how did you manage the balance between mechanical engineering and software engineering domains, which are like both different from each other? So, what were the challenges that you faced and the benefits of learning and working in both the fields?
Yeah, it was quite challenging, I admit it. But actually, the thing is, it was not due to that. I mean, I came to software this field not because of I'm not interested in mechanical department. I mean, I'm having interest in mechanical, but what actually motivated me was in I think many of you are also having in our first year we were taught PSCP subject using C++ problem solving using computer programming. So even before joining engineering, I was not aware of how the mechanical subjects, how the chemical, or how computer science subjects should be. So I randomly joined mechanical engineering. But after joining here, I found my interest in programming. That motivated me. Even I had started my programming journey from my third year of my graduation. So
Okay.
I was interested in mechanical, but rather I would say that I'm more interested and more inclined towards the software development. So yes, it was quite challenging for me to manage both the things, but yes, ultimately your interest matters to do anything. So that interest only has made me to do something for this one.
Okay. So can you give us a few tips on like resume building and how to get a resume shortlisted? Because there are so many candidates who apply for a certain company, right? So
Yes.
how do you do it and everything?
uh, this resume building in the sense, first of all it will be different for different opportunities, because if you are going for mechanical, your resume must have some things in the sense you need to have some extra points in your resume. For example, if you I think now from our batch onwards, gate was I mean we were given opportunity to write gate examination in third year. One such opportunity would be to include your gate marks or gate score to make your resume look more different from others. And when you talk about your programming journey, I think it's better to highlight your skills. Like everyone will do some courses. That's not a. I mean, I don't want to demotivate it, but yes, courses are important, certifications are important, but at the same time, your programming strengths. That means the recruiter wants to know how efficiently you can program. Your programming skills must appear in your resume. And the resume building in the sense, uh, and internships, coming to internships, it's better to have internships, because I think from the new curriculum itself, the internships have become mandatory for students to complete their graduation. So resume, you know that resume is the blueprint of our skills. So try to, I mean, I don't want to say that put everything in your resume, but try to have a decent number of skills in your resume, because maybe it's on campus or off campus. If it would be a bit difficult for off campus, because the number of competitors will be very much high. But even for on campus placements, also your resume must be at least some, for any company, it must be acquire some top 5 or 10th place in your class. That means among your competitors, it would be better.
Okay. So we noticed that you have shared your profiles on Lead Code, Code Chef, and Hacker Rank on your LinkedIn page. So how do you think these competitive and practice, coding platforms that have helped you in your new career paths actually?
Yes, actually, my interest for programming has started with competitive programming only. Like I mean, as I said, I mentioned lead code shift profiles on my LinkedIn page. Uh, this this see, the people has different sorts of interests. Some people interested in development, like I'm talking particularly about software development. So some people interested in development. Some people interested in programming. So what I found more interest is competitive programming. So mostly it lies on data structures and algorithms and your problem solving skills. It mainly tests your problem solving skills, because yeah, we all came to NITs by using our problem solving skills in JEE means. Everywhere this problem solving only will happen. Even when you encounter the interviews, interviewers will test your problem solving skills. Knowledge is important, but your ability to solve problems, your ability to think, your ability to solve the problem using the available resources. That's more important, I think. And competitive programming is one such platform which enhances your problem solving skills, especially for data structures algorithms. For programming related point of view, I found more interest in solving problems, and I think it has helped me. I don't know how interviews thought about them, but I mentioned them in my resume. So I think it has made some impact on me for the interviewer. It also, I think so that has also helped me in getting job on in off campus and on campus also.
Okay. So the next question is, there's an ongoing debate among people about quality versus quantity. So, in the application of AI, like since AI has become such a wide known thing now, and AI can generate thousands of lines of code without any consistent quality. Some of the students are focused on mastering few skills over multiple skills. So, what's your opinion on that?
uh, yes, because one thing is in my personal opinion, it's my personal opinion, it differs from person to person's perspective. In generally in graduation, we have to focus on the breadth of the topic rather than the length of the topic, because I think yes, we have to master some skills, but that mastery will help us at some point of our career after we gain some experience. I think as a fresher entering into any industry, like you talk about mechanical department, or you talk about software related industry or any other related industry, you have to have the knowledge regarding, I think, every subject in every domain, because if some people might be interested in only some domain, some people might think if I could master that domain it would be sufficient for me to survive and get a job. That's true, but your mastery and your interest will vary from time to time, and also the demand of industry also differs from time to time. So I think, in my opinion, it's better to focus on wide variety of skills. At least have basic understanding on some good number of skills, because once you enter in the industry, the companies and the people will train you on your on your skills. So, and when you talked about AI, right? So yes, nowadays AI has become an important thing to talk about, but I don't think that it attains a stage where it can completely wipe out all the humans, because even I don't have much knowledge regarding complete AI technology. But in my previous company, I worked something related to uh, ChatGPT and all. So I think we have in future it might be able to wipe out some human jobs, but it might not be able to replace completely. So it's better to learn AI. But I think at the initial level, that means at the graduate level, artificial intelligence becoming an artificial intelligence engineer is a bit difficult, because when you step out of your college, people will never expect you to develop some algorithms or models, some complex models using AI. You have to have the knowledge on AI if you are interested. If you are interested, even for mechanical engineers also, uh, some AI related softwares are being developed. So better to have the knowledge on AI, but I don't know how many years it will take for AI to replace the human jobs, but it will give an edge. So learning more number of skills is important, but at the same time, having a strong understanding on your foundational concepts, like for mechanical engineering or any other whatever the engineering subject it might be, foundations are very important. Foundation subject that you can develop your extra knowledge when you enter into the industry. So I think better to have the uh, at least basics on everything, and then you can master one domain based on your interest.
Okay, so you mentioned right now how like AI can, wipe out certain human jobs, but not all of the human jobs. So can you like tell us what might be the human jobs that it will not eliminate in case?
First thing is, in order to, I mean, if AI has to function properly, it has to be managed by a person. That means AI engineers, artificial intelligence engineers, are required, and nowadays this prompting has become, I mean, in the industry, even prompt engineers, like you might have heard about that. Prompt engineers are the ones who give prompts to the LLMs. Like I talk about ChatGPT models, such kind of models. So prompting, I think, but one thing is, it what jobs it may not wipe out, in the sense AI has to be assisted by a human first of all. And even if you have to make a one complete, see, if you have to make a web application, or if you have to make any Android application, you have to give, I mean, you have to provide the AI how it has to make. That means if you have to have the knowledge on how that application will be built. So having knowledge is important, but the jobs it might eliminate, in the sense, it depends on the requirement. It depends on the industry you're working. So in like I don't want to say that uh, no mm, some small sectors, like see, if you talk about web development, or if you talk about blockchain technologies, I'm not having any personal experience with them, but one thing I heard is it might take, but if you are having the knowledge in every domain and every subject, it might not be able to take up your job. So this having knowledge is important, but yeah, it depends on the industry, and it depends on the time how the industry may, well, we can't predict. So we have to wait and see.
Okay. So, our next question is Internshala is a platform that offers various opportunities for students to learn new skills, apply for internships and jobs, and gain valuable experience. You have mentioned Internshala as one of the major resources for your skill acquisition. Can you tell us more about how you use this platform and what are some of the benefits and tips that you can share with your juniors?
Internshala, actually I did one course during my second year using Internshala. It was quite good course. Like actually that was the very first course that I took apart from my college curriculum. I did one basic ML related course that had built my basics regarding, like, I got to know some basic terminology, how actually would it work, what is the important terms, and what actually it is regarding ML with the help of that course. But after then, I didn't use Intention much, but the foundation of my knowledge regarding this data science and machine learning, that Intention helped me with that. I didn't use it after then, but my some of my friends have used it, and even they have got some jobs using Internshala platform. So yeah, it's a quite good platform. You can find many number of jobs. Even for students, you can find part-time jobs as well. Teaching jobs are there. I mean, these are all part-time part-time jobs. But I don't know much about it. But yeah, I whatever I heard from my friends and all, it's a very good platform for learning, and for getting opportunities as well. Internship opportunities, job opportunities, and all.
Okay. So now you have a career in software engineering while you had an academic curriculum which was based on mechanical engineering. So, what kind of resources did you learn the skills and knowledge that you have acquired for getting into software?
The best resources for everyone is internet. So I think we are in the age of digital world, so everything is quite open for us. Like even I heard a news, I don't know how far it is true or not. Even I heard a news recently that some guy cracked, even cracked UPSC using I mean, by self study using internet. So yeah, everything is available. Many teachers are there. Many content creators are there in LinkedIn. We can able to get ebooks from Google, and many websites are there. YouTube is the best platform. And for me, the best platform that has helped me to gain some knowledge is YouTube. And yes, of course, I did some introductory level courses. I don't say that I mastered the skills, but I gained some knowledge, some decent amount of knowledge from those courses, and from other YouTube. And for especially when you talk about my career path, that is, I have chosen this software development. So for that, many resources are available, because even today. I don't know how much extent it is true, but even many people, many software engineers who have been working in many big companies are turning into teachers today. So YouTube is the best platform, and even you can purchase some courses. And for me, Geeks for Geeks, YouTube, some specialized YouTube channels are there for me. I admire them very much. So those things help me a lot. That's it. And
Okay.
some basic courses, I did one or two courses from Udemy, and that also helped me to gain some knowledge.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
besides learning and developing your skills, what were some of the projects that you had worked on and experiences that you had gained, like while going to various events? And what are some of the opportunities that you would recommend to every student?
Yeah, that's actually a good question for me. Actually, in my first year, I was I was very much I was very much shy to talk even to my classmates also. So in my first year, I used to have one feeling that I would like to join any one club or any one cultural club or technical club in my college, but I couldn't able to fulfill that wish. But one thing is, yeah, various experiences in the sense I have become, I don't know, I have become the secretary of Mechanical Engineering Association in my fourth year. I was an executive member in third year, and that has helped me to gain an experience regarding leadership skills. I don't know, I don't want to say that I'm a good leader, but I think I learned something from it from my third year and fourth year, how to manage the things, how to deal with people. Yeah, if you are in a team, you have to deal with different kinds of people, different kinds of mindset. You have to deal with the situations. So that experience has helped me. And after the my programming journey, like as you said, while doing mechanical engineering, I tried to opt for this programming journey. So many of the students also might be doing this. So that thing, managing to complex things, is also a very good experience, because you you don't know when you in future you might be able to do such kind of things like managing to complex tasks. It will help you in when you enter into a job or some other, when you enter into the industry or when you go for higher studies as well. So that experience helped me. And yes, being being a member of a club, being a MEA member, I learned some things. So these things has helped me. And also, like I was I gained very much experience through the off-campus. I applied for off-campus opportunities during after I completed my fourth year. So that experience also helped me to know about many things. Actually, I don't even know how to ask for a referral when I was in third year. So, but yes, eventually the situations will help you to manage the things. So yes, every experience is a good one. Every experience is a learning experience.
Okay, thank you. Actually, now we have a couple of fun questions of sort. Like they're not basically fun questions, but they were questions based on your mechanical engineering experience. So,
Okay.
which professor's lectures were the most boring for you?
Boring in the sense, some point of time we might face every like you can't say a particular name, but yes, at some point of time we might face every lectures lessons would be boring. I can't say the name publicly, but yes,
Which subject
I
was that then, if not the professor?
subject in the sense, um, uh, it doesn't depend on a professor. If you are not interested in the subject, so if you're not interested in the subject, if you're not interested in physics, even HC Verma can't be able to make you understand the subject. So I think I am not that much interested towards designing. So this design softwares and all. So I found such things, and also drawing. So I was very bad at engineering drawing. So uh, I found some of subject was boring, but the lecturers were very good. In our first year, Sivachitrampalam sir was there, who was used to teach us drawing. He was an excellent teacher, and even actually he has helped. Even he has even I took some personal suggestions also from him. He's a very good faculty, but I myself didn't find interest in engineering drawing. So yeah, some kind of such designing related subjects I found somewhat boring.
Okay. So how is like real life different from college life? Because you don't have a mess there. You have to cook on your own or, buy food on your own. So how is it different?
Yes, it's a bit difficult to, because in college we are students, but when we came out of your college, we have to manage our own things. So yes, it's a bit difficult for me for to acquainted with the new environment. So, but it has to. I mean, we have to get habituated with it. So yeah, time has made me to get acquainted with everything. So yeah, it's fine. It's working well.
Okay. So how do you think like our branch is different from the other branches? Like how is it better or worse? In which way?
Actually, you know what? I heard one quote that mechanical engineering is the king of all engineering branches, and also we are called as royal mechanical engineers. So yeah, mechanical is a great subject. One thing that I will admit is mechanical engineering is a very great subject. I don't, because I came to. I mean, I have chosen a different path in the sense. It depends on my perspective. Like I have seen programming as my interest. Have taken that journey. But apart from programming, I have spent like in my second year, third year, and even in my fourth year also, I have spent almost some 5 to 6 hours of classes in the college. And even after reaching the hostel, we used to do assignments. We used to take tests. But yes, mechanical engineering was very interesting subject. And also, and particularly when you asked me, I was very much interested toward thermal, this thermal part, heat transfer, thermodynamics, these things. I was particularly fond of these subjects. So department wise, see, even mechanical engineering is having excellent faculty, because all the topmost faculty, I mean, even non-teaching, and I mean non-teaching in the sense administrative purpose, administrative faculty are also from mechanical department faculty only. So yes, departmental wise, it's really amazing. Like we have, actually, I mean, our project was guided by Viresh, and MEA was chaired over by Haimawati ma'am. So mechanical department is having very, I mean, it's having very strength, I mean strong base. But my path is different, but difference in the sense is mechanical. If you find interest in mechanical, and if you want to pursue your career in mechanical, lot of opportunities are there, but you have to grab those opportunities, because there might be some opportunities which might not be visible for us. So you have to have the quest for those opportunities. If if you are really interested in it, at some point of time, may not be immediately, at some point of time you will definitely get success.
Okay. So this is the last question for the day. How do you think like what is the difference between students who are pursuing CSE versus us or the other branches, other domains which pursue CSE related topics while being in another branch? How do you find like what is better?
Obviously, computer science students will be having parades there. Not only because CSC candidates, CSC graduates will be having a lot of knowledge than us, because we are doing we are doing a part-time study of the computer program. They are spending some 6 to 8 hours in the college, and even after that, their complete routine and lifestyle is studying computer science. We are doing computer science with our interest as a, maybe if you are very much if you're very much interested, you might spend some 3 to 4 hours in your very tight scheduled day. So obviously those guys will be having an upper edge, that we have to admit. But it depends on scenario, like campus placements and all. Companies also will consider you. See, a company, I mean, interviewer will not expect you to have an equal amount of knowledge with the computer science graduate. If you are having, I mean, if you are from mechanical or civil or some other department, non-circuitous or non-computer science department, and if you are in front of the interviewer. If you are definitely in front of the interviewer, you might have passed some introductory, I mean, screening tests, or you might have passed some resume screening. So definitely that impression would be there. So that impression will help you, and at the same time, he will also think about how a mechanic. I mean, they'll also know how to deal with mechanical engineers, how to deal with computer science engineers, what kind of questions and all. But at the same point, but at the end of the time, your foundations, see, when you're learning computer science means you can't learn all the computer science subjects, what actually the CS students are studying over the 4 years. You can able to gain some basic knowledge in computer science department, and then when you enter into the industry, when you get some work experience, then your degree might not be much. So, for the entering into the industry, you have to have at least a competitive. I mean, I don't want to say you have to have greater knowledge than your CS peers, but you have to have at least a competitive knowledge so that you will be having an opportunity in your placements. And also, if you
Okay.
want to pursue the higher studies as well, you have to. I mean, I don't know how. I mean, I was not aware of how the process for MS and all works. But yes, if you want to even pursue for higher studies as well, some of our friends from mechanical department also they have secured some good seats in some very good colleges in the United States and some other countries. So yes, your interests at the end, your interest matters, and your work obviously.
Okay. Thank you so much for like giving so much of your valuable time to us and to MEA Association to conduct this interview. And
Thank you so
I'll give it
much.
over to Anisha Ka. Hello.
Yeah. Thank you so much. It really did mean, it really helped a lot of students right from the first year who are thriving to do something. So, yeah, thank you. And we are really happy to start the first session of our podcast series with you. We have learned a lot from you from our second year itself, and you are the secretary for the ME, and it really motivated us to work like you. And you're always been an inspiration, and I hope you achieve the best in the world.
Thank you so much, Anisha. It's very kind of your words. First of all, it's my privilege to be the first one to attend this wonderful initiative. So I appreciate your work and the whole MEA team. So it's a great initiative. Even I don't know, we didn't get this idea to start any podcast when we were in fourth year, but it was quite appreciative one for you guys. So I hope this will continue with a great successful pace in future as well. And also all the best for all the first, second, third, and fourth year guys. To everyone I know and I don't know, everyone I wish everyone all the very best for your upcoming journeys, whatever it might be, your studies, your entrepreneurships, or whatever your higher studies, your jobs, everything. I wish you very all the very best to everyone.
Yeah, thank you so much once again. Yeah, you can conclude.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.